Hello everyone, and this will be a special squishy video. I've always been curious about what was inside of these fried mochi squishies. The first one I ever got, it is my favorite squishy, and the first one I got from Japan. From the Rakuten store Chebutu, or squishy.tokyo as their current domain is. And the only reason I bought it is because I saw an ASMR artist from Japan open it on her channel. So I watched her video, and when she opened it, it had like this soft clay consistency, and I was just so curious, and it looked really fun to play with, so I figured I'd buy one, and once it kind of runs its course, I could open it, maybe buy another one to replace it, and just play with the stuff on the inside. However, all of the new videos of people opening these squishies have got me really confused about what's actually inside them, because they're definitely not what I saw in the original video that got me interested in this squishy. It's still my favorite squishy, but I'm really curious to know whether or not where you get it, what stores, or if there are any fakes, if that kind of plays into what the stuff inside is. So here's the first one I ever got. It actually came with a tag. This tag right here. They all kind of look the same, give or take. So this little detail on there, that comes off because it's really cheap paint, and with these plastic squishies it doesn't really stay. So I got this one from Japan, this one from charmslol.com, and this one from Kawaii Land. Kawaii Land recently stocked them for pretty cheap. This one I had to buy for like $5 in total with shipping and everything from Japan. This one was, I think, similarly priced, but you know, cheaper shipping. And then this one was like $3. So I'm really curious to see what the difference between them is. And then I have this one because this is also one of the Mochi's kind of reproduced cheap version of the Mochis that come in the fancy packaging. I think I have one somewhere. So this is kind of a cheap version of these fancier looking ones that Kawaii Land stocked recently and they're pretty cheap, so I picked one up. However, it's exactly what I paid for because I don't stretch this at all. Like, I don't play with it as much as my other squishies, but one day I stretched it and there's just no reinforcement. It immediately peeled off. It was pretty disappointing. But you get what you pay for, and since it's already open, I figured I'd open that too. But first, I will open this one. Alright. So as you can see, the back is actually reinforced with another layer of melted plastic. These other ones don't, and that's probably why they're breaking for people. I can't really tell about this one, so I'll just... Yeah, this one doesn't really have a layer of reinforcement, but this one does. So I'm going to be really sad to let it go, but I've been wanting to do this for a while. Ooh. What is that? That's definitely not what I was expecting. I'm kind of sad it's not the consistency that I was expecting. So I've seen other YouTubers open this, and I think this is pretty much what they also got. Ooh, what in the world? It kind of feels like dough, but the stage before it actually turns into dough. Oh, that's pretty gross. Oh no. And there's quite a bit of it in there. Ooh, gosh. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to put this in the fridge. And because something else that I noticed with the ASMR video that I originally watched with this squishy is that when the person squished it, wait a minute. This smells like something I've smelled before. With this exact consistency. I don't know what though. So I think I'm gonna put this in the fridge and see if it kind of hardens into one solid, you know, one solid dough piece or something. I'll be back. The next one that I will open is this one, since it's already halfway. Now this one is interesting. So whatever squeezed out hardened. You can't tell right now, but because more squeezed out earlier in the day. But yesterday, when some of it had originally squeezed out, I just left it there because I didn't want to ruin it. And by morning, it had hardened to look like what silicone looks like. Oh, this kind of looks like the same stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Huh. But it's harder. And except for this little gooey part. Oh, that's gross. I should have brought a napkin. Oh my god. What in the world? That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of silicone. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. And it would definitely explain the smell. This one's supposed to be scented, but it just smells like plastic. Ugh. Yeah, it's still kind of, well, actually now it kind of smells like bubble gum. Now that the plastic smell went away, but now all I smell is plastic because it's open. All right, I'm only gonna open, oh, this is a hard choice. Which one should I open? I guess this one. It feels like it doesn't have much in there. This one feels like it has way more of the filling in there, so I might keep this one. I'm gonna open this one. Oh, my fingers are covered in this stuff now. All right, let's do this. Ooh, oh my goodness. Whatever is in this one. Ooh, what in the world? That's pretty gross. Oh, that's like, oh my goodness. That's like soup. That's not pleasant at all. That's not what I was expecting at all. Oh my. What in the... You know what? I think this one would be really good to put in the fridge. I'm gonna go put that one in the fridge as well. I just want to see what they might turn into if they were cold. So the one from earlier kind of turns into the texture of dried glue. You know when you dry Elmer's glue, and when Elmer's glue gets on your fingers and it dries, this is what the consistency is of it now. I don't want to get my board super dirty, so I got a napkin. Since this squishy is pretty much dead, I don't think there's a way I can repair it without it breaking again. So I'm just gonna rip it open. And again, this isn't the licensed Mochi squishy. This is like the off-brand from Kawaii Land. I don't know if that has been opened before. Oh my god! What is this stuff? Goodness me. Oh my goodness. Okay, this stuff is super messy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I made a mistake. Ah. Oh my. Oh no. Okay. Time to end it. Ugh. This is going in the trash. Oh goodness. I have to wash my hands now. I just realized I recorded the last session without my microphone. I'm so stupid. But let's continue. So this has been in the fridge for like 5 minutes. And it's already kind of hard. So hopefully, it still feels cold, so I'm going to cut it before the light and the heat of my room. Oh. Ooh. Actually, this would be really fun to play with if it was It's still not the consistency I want, so I'm going to put it in the fridge again for a little bit longer, and hopefully it'll turn solid enough to where it won't stick to my fingers. Alright, so this was in the fridge for a while, and the consistency really changed. So this is exactly what I saw in the video. This kind of clay dough consistency. It was sitting on my desk for a while, so yeah, you know, it's obviously not as cold or solid as it was before, but if you get one from Japan and it has this stuff inside, I definitely recommend putting it in the fridge. That way you can play with this, and that way if you want to put it back in the squishy, it's very easy to do so. So I'm going to seal this back up for later. This, however, was just a mess. It looks like glue, doesn't it? But it smells like something I've smelled before, and I can't put my finger on it. But it's just not playable at all. Maybe if it was in the fridge longer or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a disaster. I had to go wash my hands. It was gross. Well, there you go. I hope you somewhat enjoyed watching this or something. I had somewhat fun. I'm really sad that I had to sacrifice my favorite squishy for it, but I'm probably just gonna go and buy another, hopefully. I really want another one from Japan, but they're so expensive. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.